Hello, welcome back to Eppa. I am so grateful that you made it back here. My name is Mamle Yoko God-wins. I'm a psychiatric nurse practitioner, board certified. I'm a single mother of 2 boys. I am a victim of domestic violence, parental alienation, and as a result, we gave birth to Eppa Worldwide, a platform where we talk about parental alienation, how it affects children developmentally, psychologically, mentally, and even how it affects them a lifetime in terms of mental health. We also talk about a lot of mental health topics, and basically we raise awareness. That's the focus of this channel, to raise awareness. This is a starting point where you stop by, you hear something and be like, could it be something I'm enduring? Could it be something I'm doing? Do I have to start taking steps to resolve my situation or get help? Do I need to talk to a professional? This is the place to go to. Okay, so today we are going to talk about therapy and counseling. Is it important? Human, as we are there, we face a lot of issues, relationship problems, interpersonal problems that affect our mental health, affect our sanity, affect our ability to function normally. We have normal life instances that affects us, makes us anxious, makes us feel panicky, makes us depressed, affects our mood. And so my question is, what do you think about counseling and therapy? What do you know about therapy? Would you consider therapy in any time, any point in life when you're going through any instance? Would you even recommend it for anybody you know? Would you suggest maybe talk to a professional and see? Let's find out. Are there benefits of going through therapy? Are there not? We are going to find out today. I want you to know that we have different types of therapy. We have individual therapy, individual psychotherapy, which means that an individual goes to see a specialist who is certified, who has gone through an education and got informed and gained more knowledge on issues related to mental health and behavioral health, and will be able to provide you with counseling to help you navigate difficult situations and help you deal with these situations and cope in a healthy way. This is a person who also help you to explore your feelings, your attitudes, your thinking, your behavior, and help you overcome difficult feelings, difficult challenges, and difficult situations that you may not even feel comfortable talking about it. At some point in life, you may go through stuff, you may not be able to talk about it, but there is something called post-traumatic growth. Somebody like me who has gained post-traumatic growth, have overcome all my fears, all my abuse, everything. I am able to talk without fear of criticism, without fear of who is listening to and their judgment. Not everybody could find themselves in my situation. And in that case, you will need to talk to a counselor who will be able to help you navigate and explore these feelings and help you with strategies that will help you to overcome them. I want you to know that individual therapy involves two main, categories, and that is psychoanalytic therapy and cognitive behavior therapy. In each of these categories, we still have different types of therapy based on different theorists. We have PTSD as a mental health disease or disorder, and we have a specific psychotherapy designed for PTSD. We have somebody that has self-perception issues, have lack self-confidence, self-esteem issues. in that person, you may want to explore cognitive behavior therapy, because it is the distortion in the thought process, the way the person is thinking. Somebody abused them so much to the point where they feel awful about themselves. They don't believe themselves that they are beautiful because somebody told them they are not, and that stuck with them. A child is growing up and they have been abused. Mean things have been said to them. And so as they become adults, they wonder, do I even look beautiful? Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Nobody is there for me. All these things are distortion in the thought process. So if the person is unable to cope with this thing in a healthy way, it becomes something that touches them. It becomes something that affects them in their day-to-day activities, even in their work environment, in their relationships. And it becomes an issue that affects their ability to live a healthy life, enjoyable life. So you may want to explore cognitive behavior therapy for such people. You have somebody also that is in a marriage situation. The marriage probably is not working. In such, a lot of things could be going on in marriages and relationships. We know that. A lot of things could be going on also within families, not just marriage, but within the family unit. So in that instance, we also have family therapy. We also have group therapy for different reasons. Okay, so when we talk of psychotherapy, it is broad. It is so broad, and we are not going to go into each, but we are focusing today on individual therapy. And the individual therapy too, like I said, we have different types of individual therapy. We have humanistic therapy. We have existential therapy, existentialist therapy. We have different kinds of therapy. But the main goal here is you knowing that you don't have to stick to yourself and go through pain all alone, or have a difficult situation going on with you and not being able to talk about it with somebody all alone. And that is why I'm doing this video today. You may want to, if you are in Ghana, you want to reach a therapist, I have a couple of people that I can refer you to if it has to do with relationships, if you have to do with individual therapy, stuff like that. So it can help you to overcome your fears, your struggles, and your challenges, and most importantly, how to cope, how to overcome. Okay? Don't be worried, because there is help out there. You just need to know about them and then decide if you want to go for them, or the decision is solely yours. So I'm going to just share light on just few benefits of therapy with you. Okay? So individual therapy, like I said, I gave you some examples. If you are going through relationship issues, if you are going through situational stress, if you are going through employment issues, if you are going through just yourself, self-perception issues, or you feel some of the issues is yourself, is within, like you are fighting with your own self. And that also you can seek therapy and get the right help for it. Okay, so most of the time when people are going through things, it's not necessarily because somebody is causing them harm. No, sometimes it's because they themselves have issues. They themselves are going through struggle. They themselves are going through turmoil. Like, I can't keep a job. So you want to seek therapy to help you work through why, what are the reasons, explore factors that could be contributing to why you can't keep a job, why your relationship is not working. Sometimes you have control on what you can do, not others. So you focus on, if this is not working, what can I do to make it different? What can I do to make it better? You understand? Like as a parent, and you are having a challenge, like, of course, we talk all of the time about parental alienation. So if you're a parent and you have been faced by parental alienation and you are the targeted parent and you have children living with you, like in my instance, this past 2 years has been a challenge, what do? Do you seek counseling for the kids? Do you seek help for yourself? How do you cope? In my instance, up to this date, I have never been in therapy by myself, but sure, I have put my kids in therapy. I've enrolled them in therapy. But as a parent, there was a point that there was a time that I said, communication could be an issue in my home. What could I do different? I realized that when I cooked, I was like, if you don't clean the dishes, you don't do this, I'm not gonna stand in the field and cook till you do it. I realized that when I don't cook, the temperament of the kids is different. And then when I cook, it's also different. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to change. I'm going to cook, but I'm going to stay next to them and say, hey, when you finish eating, wash the dish. So I stay right there and make sure they wash the dish before we all go upstairs to our various rooms. Or I stay there, let's go downstairs. We go downstairs, then I like wash the dishes so I can cook. I'm ready to cook. So I said, you wash the dishes, you peel the garlic or the onion for me. And then we start like that. And then you see with time, things started improving. Okay, so therapy, importance of it is sometimes it helps somebody to talk about difficult conversations that they would normally not have, because as a therapist, they are experienced and they will be able to encourage the person to speak up. People that are called in, children that are called in that are not comfortable talking to their parents, a therapist is usually skilled and able to use developmentally appropriate language to get the children to talk. As you see the pictures I'm sharing, most of the pictures you see, the therapist is sitting at the eye level of the client. They make sure the environment is calm, is warming, is welcoming. The therapist sees you, gives you eye contact, provides you with a comfortable chair. I have not seen a single therapeutic environment that does not have a comfortable living situation. Like you have a comfortable chair to sit on. That sometimes they have, if people that have anxiety, they have squeeze balls, pillows you can hold on to. They have tissues if you want to cry. The therapists have it all. Sometimes you could, and then like I said, they have different kind of therapy. After the therapist spoke with you, got to understand where you're coming from, your needs, your concern, then develops a plan of care. So whilst you are sitting there, there could be candle with oils burning and helps you stay calm and helps you feel relieved. Sometimes it's just to help you talk it out, like talk out whatever is bothering you, yell it, cry it out, and they take you through all these steps, these processes, and it help you to feel relieved right before you leave the office for the session that you've had, usually around between 30 to 45 minutes. One thing that therapy can do is to help you talk out your issues, talk them out loud, and we have skilled, clinically prepared people that are knowledgeable that would help you to do that. Individual therapy also helps you to be empathetic. So like I was saying, if somebody is a narcissist, somebody is cruel to others, somebody is also unkind to themselves, like a person that have distorted self-image and lacks self-esteem, self-confidence, and feels beaten down. Last week's video, we talked about self-confidence. Such a person who have all the negative thoughts and negative verbalizations about themselves, a therapist can be like, I want you to talk to yourself like you are talking to a kind friend. So the person that will push the person to be more gentle. So if you are describing a friend who is so dear to you, somebody who is so loving and kind to you, how would you describe that person? You direct the same energy to yourself. Like you describe your own self, be like, I'm kind, I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent, if you like education, you say it. I love educated minds. I like intelligent people. I like attractive people. So how do you direct that to you? I'm beautiful. I'm attractive. I'm worthy. I'm capable. See? So even in your bathroom, you can have all these words written and pasted to constantly remind you. So every time you go in there, it helps you to have a positive thought process, positive mindset, positive thinking about yourself. You understand? And then the most important part I want to talk about, therapy improves our physical health tremendously. As the therapist help you to have these positive thoughts about yourself, describe things about what you like about people, and the person who is narcissist and cruel start talking about, I like kind people, helps the person to realize the importance, because the therapist can explore more and be like, what do you think you can do also to be kind to other people? You understand? What are some of the things you think when you do to people or your partner will indicate that you are being kind to them? You see, so therapists are skilled to ask this question. But as the therapists work on doing these things, asking you this question, exploring with you to dig into your feelings, your attitudes, your behavior, and mold your behavior and your thinking, and helps you to have a healthy mindset and healthy mental health, guess what? Your stress level decreases, your sleep habits improves, you are no longer going to have sleepless nights, you have decreased blood pressure because you're staying up all night probably not sleeping. Guess what? You have your blood pressure is high, your cholesterol, your sugar level, you are not restful, you have less pain and tension. I wish I'm doing this video so you see me. I will show you a simple neck exercise you can do that will take emotional pain away. It's amazing. You will not believe that just that simple exercise, physical health improves tremendously. Physical health improves tremendously with therapy, because it's gonna not therapy, psychotherapy, individual therapy is not just going to relieve you from your stress, your daily stress, your sleeplessness, and your anxieties. But when these things get resolved, indirectly, it also helps with your blood pressure. It helps with tension and pain. It actually lowers your risk of heart attacks and stroke. You understand? Because when you are well rested, you are more relaxed, you are not tensed, your blood flow is also smooth, your circulation is great, it improves, and then blood clots and cholesterol plaques are not formed, and eventually it reduces your risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiac or cardiovascular diseases. It helps strengthen your immune system. It improves your athletic performance. Yes, if you are not a person that exercises all the time, walks, do a lot of things, you get more motivated because your energy level increases. When you are depressed, majority of the time, 99% of the time, your energy level is less. But when you are not, your energy level improves, and you are able to do more things and be more active in your day-to-day life. But I thank you for staying here with me. I thank you for watching. I thank you for listening, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. Don't forget to like this, subscribe, share with your friends, and let's continue to learn. Okay, don't keep your stresses to yourself. Talk about them. Find a professional. If you're scared somebody's going to make fun of you, you're scared somebody's going to talk about your issue that you shared with them, don't talk to them. Find a professional and talk to the professional. Okay, I will see you soon in my next video. See ya.